Okay, last time, right, we talked about incredibly amazing ways V2 could come back, right?
Not incredibly stupid.
No, no, no,
Incredibly amazing.
amazing.
Alright,
So
alright.
this time, what if we theorize some of the best reasons for why Gabriel won't be at the end of the game, and instead he'll be in fraud?
Because it's the biggest fraud.
Hey, this is a good point. This is immediately like the best point. The layer is called fraud, and putting Gabriel in fraud would be the biggest fraud you could do.
Yeah.
I mean, it would just make sense.
It would.
Everyone's saying like, oh, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, the layer's called fraud. Checkmate, idiot. Goddamn liberal. Get checkmated.
Okay.
What?
I don't know if it's the liberals or...
No, it's the liberals that are putting Gabriel in 9-2.
Specifically the liberals, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
They're putting Gabriel in 9-2 when really, like, he's a free agent.
Wait, who's gonna be in 9-2 then? Do you propose?
That's not what this video. We can do the next video about like why Jesus is gonna be in 9-10.
I thought it'd be Jesus Prime. Come on.
No. It's just Jesus, and then when you kill him in 9-2, he then becomes a prime soul.
You make Jesus into a prime soul.
Yeah.
Wow. Suckle of life.
Let's not question why Jesus is in hell. Let's
Okay.
just not question that.
Yeah.
Ignoring the fact that it doesn't make any sense.
No. I'm just remembering the fucking video. God damn.
No, that was a good video.
Okay, sure.
That was a good video.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I'm thinking
Yeah.
right, like Gabriel
Mm-hmm.
in 9-4.
Yes, yes.
It makes sense in 9-4. Boy,
Whoa.
that's a whole new thing. Oh my god,
my God.
9-4.
Oh.
Gabriel 8-4, right? It makes sense because Gabriel, right? He's like, he's not final boss material. You know what I mean?
He's not.
Yeah. So what we're gonna have, right, is like we're gonna have Gabriel in 8-4 because you know we need a third Gabriel.
Yeah, of course.
But as we know, right, Ultra Kill, it's not Gabriel's story.
It's not?
Nah.
No.
All of the story plot points revolve around Gabriel. Pfft, it's not his story.
No, whose story do you propose?
I'm thinking like, you know, like that one specific filth in 7-2 that you destroy, that like he's sleeping. There's a filth in 7-2, and he's sleeping, right? He's sleeping.
What?
He's in the clock tower before it falls over, and he's fast asleep. He's just enjoying himself.
Okay.
I'm thinking, right, he's gonna want like revenge for you know, knocking down his tower and waking him up.
This is the protagonist.
Yeah, that's like the main.
It's the main guy.
That's gonna be the final boss.
That one filth.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
because like it's gonna be like mad that you destroyed his like his sleeping spot, man. Like you woke him up.
You see, so it's gonna be an enraged filth.
Yeah.
That's the final boss.
Yes.
I see.
The final boss is gonna be an enraged filth.
I see.
The blue filth, in fact.
The blue filth.
The blue filth. It has a rare 1 in 10,000 chance to spawn, and it's incredibly strong. So the final boss is gonna be a blue filth.
I see. And Gabriel's gonna be in fraud.
Yes. I mean, like, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
If you do the maths.
This maths.
Yeah, if you just like calculate the probability,
Okay.
it makes sense.
All right. He's done the maths.
I've done the maths.
Yep.
I've done it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, right, also, okay, it would be, you know, Gabriel, right? At the end of every layer, come on. This is boring. This is lame.
You gotta come up with something original here.
Exactly, right? Like we've gotten rid of V2 in every layer, replaced him with Earth Mover, right? So instead of small robot, we have big robot. So I propose, instead of small angel Gabriel, we have big angel.
God.
Yes. Exactly, the big boy himself.
God comes.
He sees you like fucking up hell, and he's like, "Ayo, I got to get involved again." He comes back. I've never seen anyone come up with this line of thinking before. This is like a unique line of thinking.
I thought like Jesus. No, we go to the big man.
We skip the tier, right? We skip Jesus, go straight to the big man himself.
Exactly.
Never seen anyone come up with this theory before.
No, it'll be a duo boss with God and the Holy Spirit.
Aren't they like the same person?
Technically, it's the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, so they're all the same.
Wait, so you could have 3 phases of the boss. The first phase is the Spirit, the second phase is Jesus, and the third phase is God.
Got it.
This is fucking genius.
This is
No, we're actually cooking here. Yeah. No, we're cooking.
okay.
We are absolutely cooking right now.
I see.
Like, think about it. That would go hard. That would be baller as
Okay,
fuck.
that would go hard. At the same time, I don't. There's no fucking way.
It would go so hard though.
Goddamn.
Like, just picture it. Like, you just fuck up God.
Yeah.
This would mean that V1 is like the most powerful being in the universe. but
Exactly.
Let's ignore that. No, actually, no. V1 is the most powerful being in the universe. Every time you power scale V1, he wins.
He wins.
There is no one who can beat V1, as we know from Ultra Kill players.
Oh, God.
When you say, "Hey, I think this guy could beat V1," they go, no.
Goku versus V1.
Like, you
Who
see,
would
V1 would
win?
actually win.
Against Goku.
Someone's probably said that. I don't think I've ever seen one make like a good point of why V1 would lose a fight, and then someone goes, valid point. They just go, no, actually, I think he'd win.
Just V1 would win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. He wouldn't.
Ah.
He's a squishy little fucking robot.
Robots aren't squishy.
V1 is.
Why is V1 squishy?
Squishy is in like no health.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't think he has any squishy parts.
He does. He's made of flesh and stuff inside.
Okay, but that's inside, not outside.
Shut up.
Okay. I'm not gonna reach into his guts and squish his guts, am I?
I mean, you can if you want.
That sounds painful.
Just fumble with V1's intestines.
Intestines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fumbling with V1's insides. Hopefully YouTube doesn't flag this as like something sexual. It's not.
I feel like the comments will do that more than YouTube will.
The comments don't get sexual. Don't get freaky.
They're gonna
It's
get,
a robot.
They're gonna get freaky.
It's a robot.
They're gonna get freaky now.
Shut up.
You know it.
So anyway, back to fighting God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit in a three-way final boss fight. That would, you know what? Would this not be peak?
It would be peak.
Like Hakita, like he should hire me. It's like a like an idea, man.
Ideas, man.
Yeah.
You should come up with the next Ultra Kill game.
Ultra Kill 2.
Ultra Kill 2.
Fucking with God.
Yeah, you go through heaven.
Go through heaven.
Yeah, if you go through hell here, and then God gets pissed off. He's like, "Come, fight me in heaven, bitch."
Instead of Gabriel saying "come to me," God just says "come and find me."
Yeah.
You want to fight so bad? Here's our fight.
Technically, V1 still needs blood.
He does.
So God.
If angels bleed, why would God not bleed?
Yeah, Gabriel bleeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was meant to be about Gabriel, and I'm just talking about God.
You're welcome.
Brilliant. What are the reasons we bring back Gabriel for Ford, right? Okay, he's a little bit of like a bitch, right?
A bitch in what sense?
Every sense, like he's
Okay.
he's a bitch as in like what an asshole,
Okay.
and he's also a bitch as in like he's a little bitch.
And a bitch as a boss ass bitch.
No, like
No.
he's just a little he's just like a little bitch.
Okay, a bitch in the bad way. Got
Like
it.
a bitch in like he's just gonna sit there and like piss himself crying or something.
That is sad.
Yeah. I feel like Gabriel, like when he got like his divine light removed, he probably did pee himself a little bit.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, just a little bit.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Poor guy.
I don't think the procedure would be very
No.
non-urinating.
Non.
No.
Gabriel peed his pants. This is confirmed law.
He's got yellow parts. What can I say?
That's why his suit's yellow. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's fucking awful. No, we're gonna cut that bit out. I'm not cutting that bit out.
You're too lazy to cut it out.
No, I just think it's funny.
Oh, really?
I
Okay.
just think it's funny to say cut that out and then just blatantly don't cut it out.
But you're gonna cut this part out?
No.
Okay, oh, damn.
But yeah, Gabriel, he's gonna appear in Fraud.
Mm-hmm.
Because for some reason, everyone seems to make Fraud like a yellow, like either yellow or green. I don't know why they make it yellow, because Greed's already yellow.
Greed has green lighting.
That is kind of true, actually.
Yeah.
So Fraud is just Greed 2.
Greed 2?
Greed 2, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait, but we also need the Prime Soul in Fraud. So the reason we're gonna have Gabriel in Fraud is because Gabriel's gonna be the third Prime Soul, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's so clear, like, Gabriel's going to be the third Prime Soul.
Of course.
Yeah. So then he'll be in Fraud because Fraud is where the third Prime Soul is. Also, I'm still lagging in this room. It's
not good.
no. Did that fucking Cerberus just just A-pose across the floor?
I
Did you see that?
I couldn't tell.
I think it did.
You'll see in the footage.
I'm pretty sure it did.
Not a broken game.
No, this game has no bugs whatsoever.
No bugs. No.
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 Never has Electrical ever broken.
No.
Never. But anyway, you know, Gabriel the third Prime Soul, right?
Of course, yes.
Like, what's his prison?
His-
You know his prison?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. What's it gonna be? Like, what shape are we thinking?
A sphere.
It's just a circle. It's just a rotating circle.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if P3 was just Gabe, like Gabe.
It makes sense because like was the I forgot what the first one is.
A tetrahedron.
Tetrahedron. Oh, okay. No, because I was going off like one of them's like kind of like a triangle. One of them's just a
One
square.
of them's kind of like a triangle.
I mean, it's pointy, right?
It's pointy.
It's pointy.
Is it a tetrahedron or an octahedron? I don't know. One of the two.
Octahedron.
It's one of the two. I think it's a tetrahedron.
This has 3 sides. It's like 3. No. No, fuck it. I don't know my shapes.
Who cares? The point being, Gabriel's going to be in fraud, so then he can become the Prime Soul. Oh my! Wait, you know what this means?
What?
You know how all the primes, like all the Prime boys, like they grow really big, like their corpses.
Mhm.
Gabriel, right? You're gonna have the first phase at the boss fight, killing Gabriel,
Oh
and
my
then
god.
the second phase is gonna be Big Gabriel,
Big Gabriel.
like his giant corpse, like Minos.
Holy shit.
It just makes sense.
And then you kill that corpse.
Yeah.
And then
There's
you
a
fight his
sentries.
Prime Soul? What is happening?
I think the Sentry's still alive somewhere.
Oh.
No, never mind. It's not. I'm stupid. Don't worry.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, Gabriel, boss in fraud, so then he could become Prime Soul. I mean, it just makes sense.
Does that mean you take over Gabriel's like spot of like how Gabriel like became Judge of Hell?
Oh, so
from
V1
killing
becomes the Judge of Hell. You know what? Good point. I think V1 would definitely become the Judge of Hell.
after destroying Hell.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
He has judged Hell and decided it's not worth existing. Gotta destroy it.
I mean, you know, V1 being Judge of Hell, it makes sense, obviously.
Really?
If you just do the math,
What math?
you just like carry along like the two.
Only.
Yeah, only the two.
Okay.
It's like how many like brain cells V2 has.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so V1 gonna become the new Judge of Hell,
Yep.
appointed by the Council of Heaven, of course.
That's
Which-
dead.
Then yeah, but like, you know what I mean? Like the angels are just like,
their souls will come to V1
yeah,
and say, "You're the new Judge of Hell. Get rid of Gabriel."
we'll get like an
corpse."
epiphany.
What?
Yeah,
Wait.
V1, like
Oh.
Robo Epiphany.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I don't think V1 like has a single thought.
No, it does.
It does.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, it does.
it does. When you die, like on the death screen, it's like I don't want to die.
I thought
So it does think. It does think.
it does think. My brain is. I've just.
Its head is just
seen-
like incredibly empty.
Yeah. No, I've just seen like so much like like V1 says I don't want to die to like make fun of you for being so bad at the game or something.
Yeah.
I've just seen that so much. It's like yes, of course.
So there we go. Those are the incredible reasons why Gabriel will be in fraud
Yep. As Prime Soul.
as a Prime Soul, and why you will fight God in the. Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
They should hire me to like make the Ultra Go 2.
Yep.